How are you? I hope you all are well and hearty. I am late today for some reasons, but I am giving you word in my next classes I will be on time. So at first I want to express my personal account. I am Ashish Kumar Mondal, Assistant Professor English, Khanjan Ali Adorsho College, Shiromani, Khulna. Today, I am going to take an online class. You know, we are having a bad time due to pandemic COVID-19 coronavirus. So, we all are passing a very crucial moment. Our normal course of life has been paralyzed, but the wheel of education cannot stop. We have to continue our education courses. So our education ministry has decided to take all the classes online, and that is why I am here today to take an online class. And today I will take the class on completing sentence from English second paper. You all know there are 12 grammatical items for the second paper, English second paper, and completing sentence is one of them. You will find 10 incomplete sentences on the question paper, and you have to answer all the questions. And at first, you should know that completing sentences has two types. Number one, guided and unguided. Guided means you will get some clue or some portion at the beginning of the incomplete sentence or at the end of the incomplete sentence. Okay? So, for your clear understanding, I am writing a sentence on the board. So, please give your attention, and I request you to give your attention very deeply, because I am taking the use of chalk and blackboard and duster. So, I am afraid it might create some problems for you. Dear students, look at the board. The man was ill. He could not go to office because of dash. And look at the sentence. Here the first portion is the clue or guideline. The man was ill, so he could not go to office because of his illness. Because of his illness. So here I must write down his illness. I have no other option to write any other thing. I can't write because of his laziness. Okay? Here his laziness might be correct grammatically, but it will not make any sense. So I have to write his illness, and it is called guided. That means you have to adjust your completed part with the given clue, okay? And come to unguided portion. That is Number two, it is high time you dot 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 dot. It is high time. Here you and there is a gap. So I can write down you changed your habit, or you did the work, or you came here. I can complete the sentence with so many clauses as I wish, because I have no guideline, or I have no clue at the beginning or at the end. So I think you are clear about guided and unguided completing sentences. Okay. Now I need to focus on some other aspects of completing sentences. Dear students, completing sentences, in case of completing sentences, you can complete the sentence with phrase or clauses. So I think you have curiosity to know phrase or clause is. Phrase is a group of words where there is no subject or verb. I repeat, phrase is a group of words where there is no subject or verb. On the other hand, clause is a part of sentence or a group of words where there will be a subject and a verb. Is it clear to you? So, you can complete the sentence either with a clause or a phrase. For example, look at the board. English is a necessary subject. English is a necessary subject. So, we should learn it. Okay, look at the completely. English is a necessary subject. So, we should learn it. And that incomplete portion is for you. And it is your choice how you will fulfill the gap. Either you can use a clause or a phrase. Look, we should learn it for higher education. Okay, here I have used three words for higher education. There are three words here, but look, there is no subject or verb for higher education. Here there is no subject or any verb. That is why it is a phrase. And now, if you want to complete it with a clause, so you can write, so we should learn it so that we can get higher education. Higher education. Here we can get higher education. This is a clause because here we is a subject, can get is a verb, and so that is a conjunction. So I repeat, you can choose a phrase or a clause as you wish. But dear students, in some cases, it might happen that you will be compelled to use only a clause or only a phrase, because the question pattern will make you bound to write only a clause or only a phrase. For example, look at the board. Trees are essential. Trees are essential. So, we should Look, trees are essential. So, we should. Here the sentence has ended with a modal verb. And we all know after a modal verb, a base form of verb is needed. So, we are bound to write. So, we should plant trees more and more. We should plant trees more and more. Here I have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words, but there is no subject or there is no verb. That is how it is a phrase. And I have no other option than a phrase, because the sentence, incomplete sentence, indicates me to be so. And look, I am going to write another sentence. Look, trees are essential if we plant trees more and more. Okay, look, the same sentence, the same clue. Trees are essential. If we plant trees more and more, we can save our environment. We can save our environment. Here, I have to use a clause because here we is a subject, can see is a verb, and I am forced to use a clause. So dear students, I hope you all are very clear that in case of completing sentences, sometimes you have a lot of freedom to use either clause or phrase, or in some cases you have no freedom at all. Then you have to write down what the sentence indicates. Okay? Dear students, I again request you to give much more focus or attention, because so far you have been used to attending classes in a way, and now today you are going to facing another type of class. Here I am alone and none is before me, and you are at your home, and for this moment, you can't ask me questions. You can't get the liberty of asking me something in case of not understanding any point. But I think you must understand every point if you are serious. And I also hope that from now on, your mind setup will help you to cope with this kind of classes, because from now other teachers of this institution and the institution all over the country will have to take online classes. So get ready and take preparation. Dear students, let me erase the board. Dear students, from analyzing the completing, which are available in various books in various years, I have found that in case of completing sentences, we need to follow three types. We need to follow three ways. For example, if it is completing has three wings. Three wings. 1, 2, 3. First wing, according to grammatical, according to Bengali, that means S is the Bangla, so is the English, and third wing, proverb. Okay, dear students, look, three wings. First wings, we need to follow the rules of grammar. That means you can write down any kind of sentence, but you must follow a particular grammar. For example, look, if I give an example of according to grammar, so I can give you an example. It is high time. It is high time. It is high time. It is perfect time. It is the proper time. We worked for the country. We worked for the country. Okay. Or we learned English. We learned English. And so on. I can write down so many sentences. But look, here, work is V2, learned is V2. V2 means verb past. So, I can write 100 sentences. But, be careful. You must use sub plus V2, sub plus V2. You can't use any other structure. So, you are bound to follow past indefinite tense. And that is called according to grammar. And if I give you an example of according to Bengali, according to Bangla. That is, as is the Bangla, so is the English. As is the Bangla, so is the English. Okay? So, look. Dear students, look at the board. I know that. Okay. If you find an incomplete sentence like I know that, so you can fill the sentence, you can complete the sentence with so many clauses. Okay? I know that he is good. I know that you will come. I know that he has died. I know that he is good. I know that he will come. I know that he has died. Here I have used three clauses with three types of sentences. Here it is present indefinite, it is present future, it is present perfect. So there is no barrier of a particular grammar pattern. I have lot of liberty to use any kind of structure of grammar, and that is called, as is the Bangla, so is the English. And now come to third option. Okay, and third wings. And third wings is proverb. Proverb. Yeah. Proverb means in Bangla proverb. Okay. If you get this incomplete sentence on the question paper, like we know that all that glitters, all that glitters, dot dot dot, all that glitters. Yeah. So what should we write in this gap? We must write all that glitters is not gold. Chak chak korlei shona hoy na. All that glitters is not gold. You must not write all that glitters is not diamond. Is not diamond. Grammatically, it is also correct, but the proverb pattern will not allow to write it down. So in case of proverb, you have to memorize particular proverbs and you have to write them down as usual. You might not bring any change in case of proverb. Dear students, are you feeling good? Yeah? Or are you interested to follow my classes? I hope you are getting more or less enjoyment, because you have already been habituated to following many matters, many topics online. And today you focus all your attention to the class. I firmly believe that you must get pleasure and you must learn something from my today's class. So dear students, now focus on the other parts and other characteristics of completing sentences. Dear students, to be skilled in completing sentences, you have to have the knowledge of tenses. I repeat, the knowledge of tenses. Without the knowledge of tenses, you can't write down anything properly or correctly. Number 2, you should memorize some conjunctions or some phrases. Okay? And number 3, you have to know some rules of particular company. And today, it's not possible to finish the completing in one class. So then let me focus on some important completing rules what I have found in the previous board courses. Okay? Dear students, you have to know some rules, not a lot of rules. I think it might be 6 or 7 rules. Okay? The first rule is, it is high time or time. It is high time or time. What's the meaning of this question? It is high time or time. It means it is the perfect time. It is the proper time. And in some cases, it indicates the time which you have already exceeded. Okay? To give importance on a particular matter, to make you careful, to make you aware about a particular matter, we generally use it is high time or time. And after it is high time or time, you are obliged to use only surplus V2, none other surplus V2. Okay? Take an example. Your exam is knocking at the door. So, it is high time, door. As I have said earlier, there is a clue, there is a guideline. Your exam is knocking at the door. So it is high time. And you must use surplus V2. So the exam is near, the exam is close at hand. So you must write, it is high time, you studied well. You studied well. You studied well. Look, surplus V2, surplus V2. You studied well. Okay? So after time or high time, we must use surplus V2. I think you have got it. Okay. Dear students, let me switch to rule number 2. Okay. Lest. Okay. So, what is the meaning of lest? Lest means with a fear that. Lest means with a fear that. Okay? Dear students, where we can use lest. Look, lest sits at the middle of a sentence. Lest sits at the middle of the sentence, and at the left there is a work or action. There is a work or action, and at the right there is fear. That is fear. At the left there is action, at the right there is fear. So, for which fear we should do the work? For which fear we should do the work? Okay, look at an example. Okay. The student reads well. Test. Okay. Look at the sentence. The student reads well. It is his action or deed or word. He reads well. He reads attentively. For which fear? For which fear? The fear is fail or pass. I think the fear is not the passing. The fear is for the failing, for the failure. So, I should write, he should fail in the exam. He should fail in the exam. And look, I have used sub plus should plus beyond. Sub plus should plus beyond. I also can use might. I also can use might. He should fail in the exam, or he might fail in the exam. So, a question might arise in you. Sir, can we use any other structure? The answer is that you must not use any other structure rather than should or might plus here. So, after list, the structure will be sub plus should oblique might plus beyond. Dear students, got it? Have you understood the point? And I think you have got it because you all are so brilliant. Okay? Let me go to rule number 3. Rule number 3. Okay? Dear students, don't be detached from my lecture. Give your full attention, full focus on my lecture. I am going to rule number 3. Okay? Here. As though, as if, or as though, it means in such a way. As if oblique as though means in such a way. Okay? It is a very interesting part of grammatical items. It's a good expression. Okay? Look. Okay, as if or as though must sit at the middle of the sentence. At the middle of the sentence, never at the beginning or never at the end. Okay? So, at the middle and What will sit at the left? Sit is work or deed or action, or deed or action. Then at the right, start is pretense. Look, the word, mind the word, pretense. In Bangla, pretense means bhan or bhanita or obhinoy. Somebody is doing something fake. Somebody is doing something as per his or her pretense. He is not doing the real one. For example, it might happen in our day-to-day life. One of our class friends comes to the campus and he announces, "Dear friends, do you know, I can dance," and he starts dancing. But the dance cannot give pleasure or enjoyment to the audience. But he dances in a way that he is a good dancer, but actually he is not a dancer at all. Okay? So it is called in Bangla chapabaji. Okay? So let me write down an example. Okay. Okay. Dear students, the man is a fraud. The man is a fraud. It's my clue. It's my guideline. The man is a fraud. He speaks as he dot. The man is a fraud. He speaks as if he knew all. He knew all. But actually, he doesn't know anything. He knows nothing. It is his pretense. It is all his acting. Okay? Dear students, mind the sentence. Look at the sentence very carefully. I have used Biju, and at the left, here speaks is beyond. Okay? So certainly there is a particular rule for as if or as though. And let me write down the rules. Okay? As if or as though. Here at the left, if you find beyond, at the right, you must use Biju. At the left, if you find Biju, at the right, there will be hat plus V3. Hat plus V3. Okay. Look at the rules. Again, I am explaining the rule. As if or as to is the middle. And if you find the left sentence is beyond, that is present, indefinite, you are bound to use sub plus V2, that means past indefinite. And if you find a sentence V2, that means past indefinite, you will be compelled to use had plus V2. And that's the rule. Here, I find the left portion is fixed. That is, it was beyond, and I have used V2. And if I found a sentence spoke, he spoke, so I would be bound to write down. He had known all. He had known all. Okay. Here V2 and it is had plus V3. Okay, dear students, I am afraid you might be very bored. with the duration of the class. But I am assuring you, I am going to conclude the class with my last rule. Okay? So please, please and please give your attention again. Okay. Okay. So that, what's the meaning of so that? So that means
Finish.
in order that. So that means in order that in Bangla, jahate. Okay? So that will be found at the middle of the sentence, and there is left and there is right. There is left and there is right. Okay? If at the left, the man works hard. If I get the man works hard, okay? So I have to write, he can prosper in life. He can prosper in life. Are you confused? Why I have written he can prosper in life? So okay, let me tell you the rules of so that. Okay, dear students, in case of so that, at the left there is action or deed. There will be action or deed, that means cause. And at the right there will be purpose. At the right there will be purpose. For what purpose? For what purpose the agent is doing the particular work. Okay? At the left, action or deed, and at the right, purpose. And mind it, at the right, you must use can or could, or may or might. Okay? Or will or could. Okay? You may use can, you may use may, you may use will. And if the left action is from past happening, so you must use could, might or could. And in every case, after these modals, you must use beyond present, beyond, because you all know that after modals we are bound to put base form of verb, that is beyond. Okay, so okay, let me write down just another sentence and the last sentence. Okay. Our country is poor. We need to work sincerely so that. Okay, this is my left and middle, so that we need to work sincerely. And the clue is our country is poor. We need to work sincerely so that she can develop. So she can develop. Look, can plus beyond. Here I may use may or will. But if the clue maybe in the past form, okay, our country was poor, then we can't use can, may or will. We are bound to use could, might or would. Okay? Could, might or would. Okay? Dear students,
Thank you for watching.
okay, my time is going to be over. My boss is compelling me to stop the class here, but before concluding the class, I would like to say something. Dear students, we are unfortunate that we are not getting you in our classroom. We feel pain not to get you around me, around us. But I request you again that you must not waste your time. You are lucky in the sense that you have got a chance to pass your time with your parents, with your neighbors, with your villagers. So, in this disaster, in this bad time, you should serve your family, your locality, your nation. So, extend your helping hands for the distressed one, for the poor one, so that they can survive in this crucial time. So don't sit idly at your home. Please go out and jump for the service of mankind. And last of all, don't forget your studies. Please be attentive to your studies and come back to your reading table. And I am giving you assurance, I promise you, that from now on, you might get me from time to time on online with the topic of your English. Okay? So please keep contact with us and don't forget us. Wish you all the best. Take care. See you again. Bye bye.